Skaya. I'm looking it up real quickly. I don't know. This is all references to this episode. Everything references to the episode we're watching. So, anyway, he goes back there, and I actually do have the word of it. I just have the quote word. There it is. Come to me, werewolf boy. You know, I know many things. I know you're bitten by a wolf. It's true. I know you're becoming a wolf. That's amazing. I know you're recently divorced. What? You're not Billy Joel? No. Well, then you're just a wolf. Billy Joel joke. What the hell?
Well, I know it got him laughing.
That's very funny.
Just the thought of the piano man scratching his ear with his hind leg. We've lost him for a moment. Technical difficulty, plece stand by.
Oh my god. We're back. So this is the first time, I know this is definitely the first time, that we have the Cory is doesn't like cheese, allergic to wool. And the wool joke comes back for 5 years.
Dude,
they referenced that wool allergy for 5 years.
After seeing the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I wonder how anybody could like head cheese considering what's in it.
Very true. But that wool allergic reference comes up for the next 5 years, and it gets more ridiculous for the next 5 years. But it's one of Cory's things, and they brought it up in Germany's World again. They brought it back.
That's how you can tell the creators were involved.
Yes.
The only thing I've heard is there's a lot of criticism about it being on the Disney Channel. They're saying it's not as edgy as it. Give it time.
They obviously aren't watching the show.
Yeah, I know. I was going to say
the show is not edgy for Disney.
Yeah.
They're not watching the show.
Yeah. And even then, give it time because even then, the first season wasn't really. First season was kind of.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
But my point is though, if they're saying that this show.
I think it's just more a bias towards everything on the Disney Channel than anything.
I agree with them, but my point is,
if
they're actually watching Gerwin's World.
Yeah.
So I'm going off the tangent here, but this really bothers me.
Yeah.
If they're actually watching Gerwin's World, and they're saying, after the couple episodes that we've had, the emotional episodes we've had already, and some of the stuff that's gone on, that this is not a risky show for Disney to air in prime time at the time that they do it.
Yeah,
they have problems. They have issues.
It's either that or they're talking about edgy humor.
Well, the humor is there. It's funny. It's also girls against guys. Guys make more sexual humor than girls do. It's the reality of the thing. It's not even being a sexist. It's the truth. A lot of females I don't make sexual humor that guys do. It's reality.
And even that, I have the feeling it's just more biased towards everything on the Disney Channel.
Yeah, it probably is. But I'm just saying, the whole point is that guys make a lot more sexual jokes, as we'll learn later on in the other show will do.
Or as I've learned with Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, it's the attitude of it's new, therefore it sucks.
Yes, but if you're not watching Gerwin's World, by the way, and you're a Boy World fan, I know you don't watch it, but you really should.
Yeah.
Watch it. It's a very good show. Anyway, and by the way, they did their own Halloween special. They did their own, and it's very, very funny. But it did tie in with the regular storyline, which is nice.
Much like the second half of our double bill.
And this episode too, it tied in with the regular storyline by the end.
Yeah.
It was very nice. Anyway, so I still to this day find the whole dude getting doused someone and licensed by the state. That just makes me laugh every time. I don't even know why.
That kind of means that in Philadelphia there is a special part of the state board that certifies fortune tellers.
That is a great line, and it makes me laugh really hard.
Oh, and by the way, did we mention that Madame Musmanskaya was played by Phyllis Diller?
Yes, Phyllis Diller. You asked me.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yes.
Well, I had computer problems. I couldn't look it up before.
Yeah. But
Wait a second. Phyllis Diller was there, and she passed away in 2012.
Oh.
Yes, she passed away in 2012. But hey, she's in here, and this is awesome.
Yeah.
So there you go.
And she busts out the laugh.
Yes, the laugh is great. But then he calls her. She was 95 years old. Wow, she was 95. Damn, that's a hell of a life. Wow. Yeah. So anyway, he calls her nutty, and that was one of my favorite lines of the show. I'm nutty. You're 30 mid-late freedom class, and your underpants are right next to your ticket. Only Phyllis Diller can pull that line off. That's amazing. So we cut back, and we're in class. And we're in Mr. Turner's class! I was so excited to see Turner!
Mr. Turner, he of the epic head of hair.
Oh, I was so excited to see Mr. Turner.
Probably the only man aside from Patrick Swayze who could pull off both feathered hair and a mullet.
Yeah, I actually might agree with you on that.
Yeah, and I mean both at the same time, not in separate styles.
Yes. But I was so excited to see Mr. Turner. I'm not going to lie. It was awesome to see him.
And honestly, it'd be great to see him on Girl Meets World, too.
I don't have any... you mentioned that. I hope so. I know this has nothing to do with this episode, but I'll bring it up anyway. He wasn't in this episode. But Harley Kiner is back on Girl Meets World for 2 episodes as a gender. I'm not even joking. He's coming back. By the time he's there, he will have been back. But still. So Turner, he comes into class 40 minutes late, so they're going to start without him, which is a great line. Which is a great line.
Well, then again, coming out of Mr. Turner's mouth is always funny because of the accent.
It's a very funny line. So, put them in detention for 3 days. It's kind of harsh, for my personal opinion. We're being 40 minutes late to class, but we'll go with it. I'm trying to find a quote. I just can't find it. I want to make sure I got this quote right. That, he whispers to Shawn, where were you? There's a fortune teller at the yoga parlor. You tortured that fellow named Yogi Tyler? Which is so stupid, but it makes me laugh. So he writes a note to Shawn.
Turner catches him.
What? You're writing?
Oh, wow. I'm amazed, Matthews. You're 40 minutes late to class, but you're still taking notes.
It's this paper.
I was going to say, what you writing? What you eating?
And then this is the point where he starts getting the mental flashbacks to Skaya, apparently. But, so that happens. So we go up to the front, and Turner calls him up front just to figure out what the fuck's going on. And why did he have his keys? Why did he have Turner's keys?
I don't know.
I've always wondered
Maybe he left them on the desk.
Okay, maybe, but I didn't quite understand why he had his keys. And he has the pentagon. Pentagon or pentagram.
Same difference. And please keep in mind that this is in voiceover. He's thinking this. He's thinking this.
That's made it even funnier. It makes no sense at all. So, he leaves. He runs into Topanga in the hall. This is the line I forgot about. Are you okay, Cory? I think I'm okay. Feel my nose. Is it cold?
I said it's a miracle these two got married because honestly, if you say that to a potential crush, that's kind of going to kill any interest.
It's Topanga. That's all I
even then.
Topanga.
Even then.
Okay. We're going to the two books. This is a great line now, but here it is. Then we'll get married, and we'll have kids, and I'll eat them.
I was gonna say, what kind of family is that? The Texas Chainsaw Massacre family?
Oh, God. So, he starts running away from her, and Phoebe's like, no running in the hall. We're not animals. And he just turns. And then the howl. And, and you're like, is that the beginning of Werewolves in London? Which is very funny. Come back to present time. And Cory's finishing writing, apparently. There's a long-ass letter and everything. There's his entire flashback sequence. And Shawn is pretty much clearing out his room with all of his stuff, which is very funny. I was imagining he got the pillowcase and he started packing up his stuff.
I just like them throwing the trophy in there.
Randomly for no reason.
Who knows? Maybe he can melt it down.
So, Cory's like, and you're the only one who knows. Nobody knows that Eric walks in with a big bowl of dog food.
Oh no, it's that hybrid bowl with the food and the water.
Puts it down in the bowl. He's family. And then he actually gets on the ground and starts eating the dog food.
Well, let's just hope it's the good dog food, not...
Oh my God!
Yeah, let's just hope it's the good dog food.
Oh my God. Alright, where am I?
Alright, oh, and he says, I'm taking your running shoes. Why? Because you don't have because you don't have 4 identical shoes. What's the point?
Oh, now I get this joke. I forgot what I wrote here. No, he was talking about what's taking you down to that. They take you to the store. Go down that aisle of various cream. They have something to take the stash off from Mother. They can fix anything. I do appreciate the Shawn Mother references though. Early seasons because we know where it's going, and that's pretty interesting. So apparently, according to okay.
I know it gets darker, but it's still funny.
Well, we come back to Madame Yugoskaya. We're back there again. He's sitting there, and
hey, they got Phyllis Diller. They're getting their money's worth.
I don't blame them. I can't blame them at all. It's a 30-minute show. Have her in like 10 of it. I don't blame them at all.
Yeah, they're just trying to get their money's worth.
No, I completely understand. It's a brilliant guest star, so I give him credit. Anyway, so he's talking to her about it, and apparently I've read the paper, especially in high school, a lot.
Yeah.
the full moon, apparently, according to the paper, you hit it precisely at 9 p.m. 8 Central, which is a great joke. But then it's not close to reality. Come on. It's always like 7:58 or 8:21.
I'm guessing they kind of moved it in there so we'd have a chance to go with her to the
really funny joke. With that really funny
and
joke.
a chance to actually go with her to the Halloween party.
And to make the joke that it was their time slot at the time. That was their time slot. That's what makes the joke funny. So, he says that the only way you're going to kill the Kurds is shot in the heart with a silver bullet by the one who loves you. What the hell?
Hey,
After making it, where's his extra making a freaking vampire reference?
Yeah.
Put on some good clothing and back in your coffin. The way he said coffin was fantastic.
I was gonna say, most marriages have ended with someone being shot by someone they love. Unfortunately, not with a silver bullet, but.
So we get back to the house, and Alan and Amy come back with the bag of stuff, and Cory's asking for his stuff, and apparently he brings out the list.
Wolf's Bane, silver bullets, a gun.
I'm sorry, the person in front of me brought the last gun. All I wrote down was gun mover. Oh, in the fucking 90s, when there be gun mover and a pizza.
Yeah.
God damn it, that's so funny. So, Alan, being a very smart father, I have to give him a lot of credit.
Yeah.
Very smart. Very, very smart.
Yeah.
Goes to talk to Cory. He figures it out. He's not dumb. Very intelligent. But the great line.
I think he may have been the last smart sitcom dad.
Yeah, it's very, very good. Very smart.
Yeah.
Do you know what raging hormones are? Yeah, it's a roller coaster.
Hey, it's the only roller coaster with incredibly phallic imagery.
You obviously haven't been to Halloween Horror Nights. For more than that, go to Outside the Magic. OutsideTheMagic.com. That's all I got to say about that. I'm not even kidding. Anyway, and by the way, great line. If you behave as a werewolf, I'll be happy to shoot you. God, why the hell not? So, we're going back and forth about this, and Cory's finally calm, and he goes to the mirror. The fake lightning strikes, which is so ridiculous, and then you freak out because he's covered in hair.
Should say, and the morph effect pretty good. It's pretty good. Not as good as black or white, but still.
Was that before or after this?
I think black or white came out in '93.
This is also '93.
Yeah, so it probably came out at the same time.
At the same time. But yeah, so we had to.
Should say, yeah, he's covered in hair and kind of looks like Phil Spector on a really bad day.
Oh god. Funny, very, very funny. No. Sorry, Black or White was 91.
Oh, okay.
Wow, this is actually 2 years after Black or White.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that makes me feel really old.
Yeah.
Black or White came out in 91?
Yeah.
Crap. Thank you, Wikipedia, for that. So, anyway, so we go back to, he finally finished his letter. Yeah. And he signs it. Cory A.O. Matthew. What's the A.O. stand for?
Ooh. It's better than being A.O. Scott.
Oh, God, that's very funny. So we go back and forth, and finally we get to almost 9 o'clock, and Topanga's here. Looking cute as ever, by the way. Adorable outfit she's in. Yeah. The damsel outfit. Yeah, but not the distressed kind.
I'm a damsel who's got it all together.
That's very, very funny. So
well, her going as Nell Fenwick is out of the running.
So he's starting to freak out. It's almost 9 o'clock. He's freaking out, and he's like, "It's all explained in this book. Here, he'll explain this. If it ever gets published, I want the royals to go to the ACPA."
Better them than PETA.
Very true. So she goes and says, "Who do you see? You're the same Cory I've known since I was 3." And that goes back to what we talked about last episode. Yeah. And how did they know each other since they were 3? The retcon job is already in play.
Well, as they said in Doctor Who, it's a big ball of wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey stuff.
There you go. Yeah. They further retconned it later on in the series, but there you go. First sign of the retconning this. So, the lightning strikes. He doesn't turn into a wolf. He asked her if he's turned into a wolf, and it comes from a great line, "I'm not a wolf, I'm not a wolf." And then kisses her, which is one of the most passionate kisses ever we've seen this early in this show. Holy crap, that was a passionate kiss.
And even better is he instigated it.
Yes, he did. That was a big deal for him. So, and then her response is, "Yes, you are."
Ow!
Fantastic. Then we go to the tag. Go to the tag, and Mr. Feeney is bringing his garbage out to the curb.